really cared about was how this Kendrick Lamar halftime show is going to be.
That was even before we seen the score. That's all we came for. It was cared for. It was so much anticipation on what was happening. Is he gonna play the video? Is he not gonna play the video?
I want to know what's your thoughts on what you think about the halftime show? Like, what did you think?
Like, I seen everybody talking about like the subliminal stuff that he was doing, but at that time I didn't catch it because I was just too excited to see the performance. So I wasn't really paying attention besides like the colors and the flag, but I didn't see when everybody was locked up on chains. I did hear like, you know, they was locked together like they were chained. I did hear the part about the 40 acres and the mule, but I was just so excited to finally see the performance because we've been waiting on it for months because there's been so much crying about Weezy and Drake suing and all this other stuff. I just wanted to see the show.
Right. I mean, you might be right. I kind of was on the same shit, like not really seeing the subliminal messages
to the message,
and all that, and what he was actually saying, and the whole thing with Samuel Jackson and
being Uncle Sam.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So it was a lot of different things. You know how many people that have actually went more deeper into the subliminal messages that, you know, Kendrick was putting visually for us to see, whatever. I done seen about 3-4 videos of people
on TikTok for sure
putting out different shit on like, this means that means this, this means this, he said this at this point in time, and I'm like, oh shit,
yeah,
I didn't really think about all that shit.
I didn't catch it until I seen those. I was like, oh, okay,
you know what I mean. So that's pretty dope. So I seen a video with this what's my man name? I think his name Royal and Mall. Whoever it is, it was some dudes that was on Joe Budden podcast back in the day. And he was saying, like, you know, ain't nobody, no one's coming. Only reason that what's my man name? That Kendrick Lamar is doing a halftime show is because of Drake. And I'm gonna play the video for y'all. Let y'all hear it because I don't want to fuck up what bro said. So it might just be the audio, so let's just listen to it.
What's the problem? I didn't say it was a bad thing. What I'm saying is he got this performance based off of last year's Not Like Us record. Correct? Are we in agreement there? So what I'm saying,
and I think we would have got it sometime anyways, but yeah.
We dealing with what happened. We don't know what could have happened. What I'm saying is, if you get this moment, this big moment based off of one song, you better have something, because you can't perform this one song 7 times. So you better put together a set list of hits, because this ain't the time to be performing for think pieces and they didn't get it, went over their head. This ain't the time for that shit. This is the Super Bowl halftime. We got to play the big joker every fucking night.
Or
every time out, throw the big joker.
On why Jay actually ended up taking this position to change moments like that.
Theories, man. It's always theories, man.
Wait,
I'm tired of these fucking theories.
I'm talking about your man's dead quote of Jay taking over to make sure people are represented in the NFL.
Cool. Great.
Isn't that the point of what Jay was trying to do? Shit like this?
I'm glad. Listen, I'm happy.
Having security tackle somebody with a Palestinian flag.
I'm happy to see rappers.
If you want to hear Tim McGraw on his hits again, man, all right, cool. I don't particularly care. I like Peekaboo. I love that it was at halftime.
That's great. Great for you. Well, I'm happy to see any rapper. I'm happy to see any rapper get the Super Bowl stage. What I'm saying is, if you are lucky enough to get that stage, you better have the fucking set list to back it up. You better have the catalog to back it up. You better have the fucking performance ability to back it up. This ain't the time for theories and think pieces. Don't tell me, I missed the choreographer that did this because that represents. I don't care about all of that shit. What does the music sound like? You got to give me consistent, undeniable hit records from the time you touch that stage to the time you leave. This is the Super Bowl halftime performance. Everybody's watching this. We don't have time for, this is a hidden gem, a hidden message, right? And we don't got time for that here. You could do that. You about to go on tour? Get that off on your tour when it comes to hidden gems and hidden messages. Super Bowl, we need the hits.
What was
the same way Pat Mahomes was getting hit?
Beyonce got killed for when she was with Bruno Mars and they were wearing the Black Panther shit and all the choreography was in the X for Malcolm X? That was it wasn't a hidden message, but
ain't nothing hidden about that.
It was fucking right in your face, but I mean, so was a lot of the America choreography with the Bloods, Crips, American flag. It wasn't that cryptic. Like, I actually think it was a good way to give messages.
I'm not saying it wasn't
Beyonce's
cryptic.
done that before too.
Plenty of performers have done cryptic shit.
And Beyonce did that to a song that had just came out.
But guess what else Beyonce
Like, that
did?
shit came out like 2 months prior to that.
Guess what else Beyonce and Bruno did though? Had undeniable hit records they performed.
Bruno was crip walking right in front of Beyonce.
So undeniable hit record.
All right, man, I get the gist of it, but that's pretty much what he was saying. And I look at it like, you know, he should. I mean, this is who Kendrick Lamar is. First of all, this is what he does. Just in general, he's always going to kind of give off a message in some type of performance or some type of video or something. Well, that's like it's all in his music, regardless. Like that's just what he does. And for him to do it on that stage, I think is the best stage to do it on. So now it gives people a chance to look up certain things about, oh damn, what does this mean that he's trying to say? So now it gives that person or that child or that kid or that adult to go and actually research some shit and learn something new. And that can end up trickling down a rabbit hole to figure out even more and more and deeper things. So, you know, just to be that black man up on this stage just chucking and diving and dancing for you and shit, you don't have to always be that.
He wants you to just entertain.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? That's why we so fucking behind now. Like, all motherfuckers want to do is be entertained all the time. So why not have that guy, that man that can give you more than just entertainment, and it can spark something in some young man's head or some young woman's head to be like, damn, they can end up being the next whatever.
Versus having somebody on there rapping with backup singer shaking their ass.
Facts. You see what I'm saying? So I'm giving you more than just a shucking jive type shit. I'm giving you the entertainment, and I can maybe spark someone's mind to do something greater.
Yeah. I feel like he was nitpicking because, he was just nitpicking. He was complaining where he did play some of his old songs and he played some of his new songs.
Well, he played
did a few old songs.
He played more new stuff than old shit. Like, and then some of the hits he's talking about, like, we gonna be all right. You know, I heard some shit about Charlamagne saying like maybe he should have played Black of the Berry.
I heard that.
You know what I'm saying? So everybody's saying what he should have did. He did what he wanted to do.
And ultimately, it was a good set.
To me, it was. You know what I'm saying? So, and I can understand why some people may saying like, well, he didn't play the big hits because not he didn't play the big hits, but mainstream media, like majority of the people that may have watched the Super Bowl or at the Super Bowl, they may not know who he is.
For sure. That got him a new audience, and these old folks here just out to see their favorite team.
Yeah, and at the same time, once again, whatever he's putting out subliminally, music-wise, visually, that could always spark someone else's to go see what this is. Like, I didn't think I was going to see this many people looking up and pointing out this many different things in one fucking halftime show.
I mean, he did what he needed to do. He put the message and people was grasping and investigating the message. So that's all that matters versus you just being up there like a sexy red talking about my coochie brown, pink and my booty hole brown.
Yeah, so he's on a different type of shit. He's not like these other artists out here where, you know, everybody's just shaking ass, showing ass, and giving you.
And I could see if he was bullshit. Just like a producer, like how he did it with Dr. Dre. He played all his top hit songs he produced. That's different. Like, he's a producer.
But at the same time,
and he could not like he can play.
People got to remember that Kendrick Lamar is not that type of artist. He's like a different type of artist.
Yeah,
he kind of reminds you almost to me. No, I don't know if I want to say that. I would say like a Prince a little bit, because Prince was very deep with thought type shit. But I don't know if he really put that like in his music, but maybe a little bit. I don't know.
It could be. I remember Prince, but not like that. Besides, actually, age, not your shoe size.
You're stupid. He's stupid. He was stupid as hell. But yeah, so I mean, with all these different opinions on he should have did this, he should have played his hits, this and that and third. I don't think it was about hits. I think it was about, doing what he wanted to do.
He came out and entertained his audience, how he wanted to do it. So that was no different from probably if you went to his concert.
And then I hear some other shit about like, it's about money or some shit like that. And
what? They don't get paid to do the Super Bowl?
No, it was something about like his other catalog was majority was owned by TDE. He's in his own venture with TD Lanes with the PG some shit. I think it's called PG some shit. But they got their own, pretty much their own thing now. So Kendrick Lamar is not with TDE no more.
That mean I can't play my records?
I don't know.
I'm sure I should have some type of.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's something deeper than that, but who knows though? You know what I mean? I don't really care.
He got some new records with the new crew he on, so you ain't got to worry about that.
So whatever I'm making now off of this new audience I may obtain,
it's probably gonna be more.
It's gonna be more than what I was getting before.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, for sure.
But I mean, to me, I think it was cool. I think it was dope. It was better than the actual game itself. I like the whole the teasing with the Drake shit. You know what I'm saying? The whole hey Drake and hey ladies, I want to play this song. But,
it was just the beat drop. You're like, oh no. He's like, no, I can't play because they like to sue people.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So all that was pretty dope. I thought that was pretty cool. And then when he finally like that walk he did when he said, "Hey Drake,"
okay.
That shit was funny as hell.
I see so many memes off of that, the different stuff. It's funny.
You said my man's gonna be like my man off what's his name swinging at the.
He was shadowboxing. He was in there fighting the air,
hitting kids and shit, knocking them all out.
He was in there fighting the air.
Yeah, but I say shout out to Kendrick Lamar for doing what he did. You know what I'm saying? He did it what he wanted to do, and fuck everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to the Eagles for busting belt to ass to motherfucking Patrick Mahomes and the
they might as well have their second string play.
And you know what? And that whole A minor shit, that shit was cold too.
That's the loudest you heard the crowd. I don't care where he at, what they playing. Like if they don't chime in loud enough for you to hear them through the rest of the song, you're definitely gonna hear them through that part.
Yeah, and it was he had a lot of subliminals in there. I thought it was pretty dope. Yeah. I would show videos too, but I'm pretty sure people not seen a whole bunch of that shit. But it's a lot of breakdowns out there with certain things and how this was that and how he had the A, the lowercase A on. They was like the A minor. I'm like, oh shit.
I seen that, but I was like, okay.
Yeah, it's a lot though. But shout out to everybody that won that day or that night. So Kendrick won, Eagles won. Shout out to all them, some Eagle fans. So
yes.